Okay, so forgive me, I'm kind of awkward with this video thing, not sure how to do it. But this is my work. So I guess the first question is, have you printed your work out before? I have, but last time was in high school, so almost 10 years ago, so it's been a while. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to move around on the pictures, so that's what I'm doing. And then the way that I printed them this time was just going over to ASU and using the color printer that they have there, because I am a broke college student and that was the best option for me financially. It didn't give the best prints, obviously, but I'm actually pretty surprised with how well they did turn out, especially out in the sun. When I was walking them back to my car, I was looking through them and they looked pretty good out there. In here, it's a little darker, but I was still pleasantly surprised with that. Some of my challenges here were knowing how to, I guess, arrange them and sequence them. I ended up just putting them in the clumps that they were taken, basically. So up here I have my old photos, the ones that I took before, and those were more nature macro type photos. I did find it really helpful to help me pick out which ones that I liked. So like these two, for example, I could not decide, like I've been going back and forth and couldn't decide which one I liked better. And I think that in printing, it helped me decide that I like this one better. Because something that I struggle with is picking which ones I like and narrowing it down. So I think that this process could kind of help me with that. But at the same time, it's kind of funky because some of them I really like better in the prints than I do on the screen. And then some of them it's the exact opposite. So I don't know what makes that. Sorry if changing that orientation is bad. I don't know how to do a video like this. My apologies. But I guess that's what I discovered. Sorry, I'm reading through the questions we're supposed to answer. I think my favorite image in print is this one right here. It was kind of hard to decide because I like a lot of them. But this series, I think came out in print the best and the strongest, which is kind of funny because the shoot itself, like, I felt was pretty much a failure. Like all the other pictures, like hundreds of pictures that I took at that, I was like, this did not turn out how I wanted it to at all. So it kind of didn't go the way that I wanted it to, but I got a couple really strong images from it, so I guess that's a success. These were some close seconds. I kind of really like these ones. I like the cool background and the way it blurred out. So it's hard for me to describe the concepts that I have. Like I have the thoughts in my head of what I'm trying to say and get across, and a lot of them come along as I go. And I think that a lot of it should be open up to interpretation and how the viewer sees it. But kind of what I'm doing, if obviously you've noticed, it's all the same model with all different concepts and whatnot. And I'm kind of trying to explore and experiment with this kind of push and pull between like femininity and being all girly and kind of androgyny, or being kind of like a tomboy or more tough and strong, which I feel like these ones were kind of supposed to be more towards that, and these ones a bit more so as well. And then obviously like these here are much more feminine. Those are my older ones. Those are from the past, so that was a completely different concept, but it still kind of ties in. And then obviously these ones are more feminine. And so it's kind of a push and pull between the two, and I wanted to see how much I could push both sides, both androgyny as well as femininity, and still maintain both. Okay, so my phone decided to fill up right in the middle of that. So while I was talking, it stopped without letting me know. So I'm going to try to pick up where I left off. So I'm trying to get this push and pull between androgyny and femininity while maintaining both, basically. Because I feel like society kind of puts you in a box as one or another. And I personally have been both my entire life, both a tomboy and a girly girl. And so, like, when I would start to dress up a little more girly, people would be like, what's going on, or vice versa. And so I kind of want to help break that box and show that you can be both if you want to be. And I have a lot planned to continue with that, not just with this model, but with some other models and with some other concepts as well, and pushing the boundaries with that. So that is in the works. And then another thing I'm working with here is kind of like body image. So you kind of see like more timidity in some of them and kind of more unsure of herself, and then more confident. I don't know, I just kind of want to show that that's kind of a fluid thing, and kind of show that struggle back and forth, I suppose. Like I said, it's hard for me to put into words what I'm saying, which is why I'm trying to use images instead. And I'm still exploring that within my own head as well as I do this. So there's that. And then I think lastly, I just need to show my favorite image along with the digital version. Sorry, my screen's a little broken and messed up. But there are those next to each other. Oh, shoot. It's on the wrong one. Sorry. I must have accidentally hit. Nope. There we go. There's the two images next to each other. This was one of those ones that I like better in print than digitally. And I don't know why. I've been trying to figure out why, and I'm not exactly sure. I think it's something to do with the contrast and the way it hits you, but I'm not exactly sure why. So there's the two next to each other. And yeah, I think that is everything. Here's my work. Again, sorry, I'm kind of awkward. Hopefully this is everything it's supposed to be. And thank you.